Yeah, another poorly attended Christ is King rally. Well, maybe if you stopped actually being fronted by a fascist, behaving like fascists, and everything else that goes with it. Also, stop putting someone up there who calls himself Young Bob, that's not his real name, who actually engages in slander. He said on camera that I abuse women. Hello? That's slander. I know I've put some stuff about my personal situation on this channel. I've actually removed a bit of it. I'm going to go through it again and remove it. But essentially, local authorities in Britain are now under complete control of the radical left. It was happening in the 80s, and Margaret Thatcher wanted to stop it. But basically, that was one thing she failed. And basically, leftism is a bit like cancer once it starts spreading again. And the thing is, the fact that these people are fascists is that they are so influenced by leftism. So that's what Young Bob does. He basically starts engaging in leftist smearing. They had their opportunity after Charlie Kirk died. There was a great memorial service. Doctor Who spoke at the start because Tenkoni was late. His channel was called The Lion's Roar. Now, I've had a few run-ins with Doctor Who. He thinks I'm a bit of a sort of loudmouth, and yeah, I'm a bit of a loudmouth. But he's a good guy. I don't agree with Doctor Who on everything. I don't agree with some of his eschatology. I don't agree. He is someone who does think that there is such thing as a Christian nation, but he justifies it. He can actually justify it from the Bible. He thinks that England is in for some bad times because people have departed the faith. I think he's right. But, you know, when you saw the absolute horror show that was a so-called memorial, now people say, well, I spoiled it by heckling. Well, the trouble is, if I see a fascist speaking and then going, oh, here in UK, we do things a bit differently, which was Jack. Jack started that bit, and then Tenkoni was like looking for recruits. So at that point, I spoke out. Well, I said, you're a fascist. Well, Charlie Kirk wouldn't have reacted like that. Charlie Kirk would have said, let's talk about that. I think Charlie Kirk, from what I saw of him, from the videos I've seen, again, I think he did politicize the faith a bit, but I think he was a genuine Christian. These guys are not. And it seems like the Nigerians have deserted you. I mean, if you're going to have a protest about sort of stuff going on in Nigeria, bring some Nigerians, let the Nigerians lead it. I actually think that this group should maybe rebrand itself, get Nick back to being a personal trainer, because, you do need to be able to defend yourself on these things. There are some, the radical left are bad. And I think that it needs to be led by Christians who've come to Britain from overseas, because the Church of England is a complete mess. I mean, just look at it's just embarrassing. You don't realise how embarrassing it is to be British. I mean, I've got people saying, is Britain safe? And then I'm pausing. Anyone with any brains can work out that I've just said, no, it's not safe. It's not safe. I've had people ask me, what about all the stabbings? The stabbings are young people on young people. I mean, I was watching BBC London News. Don't tell anyone on Tommy movement. But, I was watching BBC London News, and, a school child was murdered at school. It's just shocking. Britain has gone to hell. Now, I can basically carry on the fight from overseas. I've still got the channel, got to be a bit careful what I say and don't say on it. But it's disappointing to see this carry on. But anyway, that's my 5 minutes up. Adios.